here in Philadelphia with This Is How You Party, my edition.
Next, we went to Philadelphia to learn a little bit more about the Khmer community there. I met up with Sarun Chan, who is the Executive Director of the Cambodian Association of Greater Philadelphia, an agency that provides multi-generational services to the Khmer community.
Hi, my name is Sarun Chan, Sarun Chan, for all my Khmer friends out there. Welcome to South Philly. I was raised here in South Philly since I was a small baby. I was born in a refugee camp, and we came here when I was around probably a year or two old. We first arrived in Syracuse, New York, but I am true South Philadelphian. I have a lot of South Philly pride. I'm excited that you're here, so with that we can showcase our part of the city. As we age in this specific area, one thing that I fight for is disaggregated data. The reason why we need disaggregated data is the model minority myth, right? We're not all, and if you don't know what the model minority, you know the model, yeah, okay. So the model minority myth, right, for people who don't know, it's that myth that we're all graduating college.
It's like all Asians.
All Asians, right? The idea that all Asians are going to college, we're all straight A students, we all own businesses, our household income is equal or more than a regular white family, things like that. But in reality is when you disaggregate the data, meaning when you collect data based on Cambodian, Vietnamese, Chinese, Hmong, Laotian, you find true identities bringing visibility to communities who are in need. So even though we're here in the city and we have other Asian American organizations that service the community, if we do not break down the data, no matter how much the Cambodian Association advocates for more resources or issues within education for our youth and children, it won't show up in the data. The data will always show like all Asians are doing well. So a big push is collect the data strictly on like the different ethnic groups, Cambodian. And when you see it, you'll identify that actually in our city, and I'll give you the book later, it's a community of contrast. We broke down as a group with Advancing Justice. They broke the data to show that Cambodians and other Southeast Asians are actually at the bottom of the educational rankings. We're not finishing high school. We're not going to college. We're like low in income and all those crazy numbers that you don't see.
Next, we're off to Sophie's Kitchen, an authentic Khmer restaurant. They make traditional soups such as salamachu krung and salakako to parhokti, a delicious coconut-based pork dipping sauce.
All right, folks, today we're at Sophie's Kitchen with some authentic Khmer food. Yes!
You hype.
We have some delicious traditional Khmer dishes. And you know, with the food we have to bring the party into, because the food brings the party, right? So so let's dig in. So here.
All right.
You can grab some of that.
Thank you.
And
jasmine rice.
Jasmine rice, and then
it has to be jasmine rice.
It has to be jasmine rice. So what we have here today, y'all, is a salakako, which is like a pork spare rib mixture of vegetable. Kako means mixture, like mixing.
It is also Cambodia's national dish.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, salakako is the national dish.
Okay, so that's the reason why no one makes it but us. So I'm gonna dig in right now. So, all right, you go for it, man. Do what you got.
Okay.
You want to put it?
We're gonna do it one at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Look at this.
Thank you. So kind.
Very
nice guy here. Okay, that's good.
Okay,
I'm good.
I'm just gonna do this and put it. All right, the lemongrass seasoning, that's our traditional seasoning, which is the base and foundation to our cooking. Like this right here.
Yep.
Uses
that's why it's that color.
This right here, this law right here, salamachu krung, means lemongrass sour soup. This is also.
You see the neon stain?
This is all krung too. Cha krung sako, which is a stir-fried beef, lemongrass stir-fried beef. And then we have, this is a parhokti, which also uses the krung as well. So, like the krung is a foundation to our cooking. For you, I can explain for me. Why is this so important? Like, why is food so important to, and why are we here today? Like, why is that?
So look, you know, sometimes when people ask me how does Cambodian food taste, like before they visit a Cambodian restaurant, it's hard to explain as an experience. You know what I mean? Because they're so used to Thai food, they're so used to Chinese food, they're used to Indian food. So when you try to explain Cambodian food, the best way I explain it is it's a fusion of all these different cultures, because the Khmer Empire was so gigantic. You know what I mean? It's not because, you know what I mean? Because you know, during the Angkor period, our country was so huge. It was most of Thailand, most of Laos, southern Vietnam, you know, all the way down to the peninsula towards Malaysia. So the country was so huge. Our current population is what, 14, 15 million?
Was it?
Right now, yeah. It's about 14, 15,
now,
maybe a little bit more now. But you know, our neighbors right now, they're like 70 million, 80 million.
Yeah.
But you know, where did the Khmer people go?
Yeah.
It got, you know, they got integrated to these other kingdoms, right?
Yeah.
But when we talk about flavors, we have a lot of influence in our arts, our royal language, our government language and things that other neighboring countries had adopted, right?
Yeah.
So that's why our flavors, I don't want to say we adopted from our neighbors.
Yeah.
Because borders and stuff didn't really exist back then, you know what I mean? Like, it's more of a colonial idea.
Exactly.
But the food is so important because that's the way you dive into our culture, dive into an experience, dive into it from smell, taste, touch, feel, all that, visually, you know? So that's why it's so important. So that's why it's important for youth to actually appreciate the food.
Yeah. I listened to a podcast earlier about people talk about food and what's authentic and cultural appropriation, and people talked about, like, because this one woman was Chinese, but she turned like vegan, and it was like very hard, you know, to eat the traditional
Chinese
food.
woman?
Yeah, Chinese woman. And she was like, how can I eat my grandma's food, but like still keep it authentic? And someone was saying, which I never thought about this way, authentic was meaning the experience and the memory with your grandma. It's not about the food, because food always changed. When you think about like evolution of food and how it moves from one thing to another, flavors and maybe adding some different ingredients. And I was like, I never really thought of that, because when I eat something, like I eat this, I remember specific memories of parties, of gatherings, of just experiences that make my identity who I am. And that's why it's important to me. We're gonna keep on eating. So tonight, it's gonna get lit. We're gonna party, y'all. You see me down the runway, red carpet, all that. So stay tuned for more. All right, we'll see you later.
We are now headed to the Khmer Entertainment Awards, where local and national artists will be performing, and I'll be turning up with my fellow Khmer people. Welcome to This Is How We Party and a Khmer Entertainment Awards. So we got some beautiful Khmer ladies. So say what's up to the camera. Say hey. So I'm gonna show you how we get down. So come with me and enjoy this awesome journey. So tell the viewers how we get down.
It's a Khmer party, baby. It's gonna be filled with Hennessy and fun, dancing all night long.
Hey, mau sắc mày mang chna mày?
មួយឆ្នាំកន្លះ
ចូលចិត្តសហរដ្ឋទេពេញចិត្តទេចង់នៅមករហូតទេ
ចូលចិត្ត
ចង់នៅរហូតទេ
ដូចជាអត់ចង់នៅរហូតទេចង់តែលេងផ្ទះវិញហើយមកធ្វើការវិញ
ចង់រកប្តីសិនទេ ឥឡូវឆ្លើយ Okay, I don't know what that means. That might be a yes, that might be a no, but we have to find out. So stay tuned. And so this episode is called, or this series is called, This Is How We Party, right? So tell me, how do you like to party? What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite song, you know?
Listen. I've been around the Khmer community for a long time, right? I'm not a Henny person.
What's up?
Hold on. But when I'm here and I'm around all my people, I have to do the Henny thing, you know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen. You already know how that goes.
Anything can happen. Anything is possible, right?
Yeah, I think Cambodian people got that down pat.
So I appreciate you. You know, you're an innovator because, like, to be honest, bro, like, I didn't listen to Khmer music like that, and it's because of you that I'm listening to Khmer music and I'm like into it. Like, I listen to it like karaoke and stuff like that, but because you made it the swag, you brought the new generation twist. So how do you feel about that and influencing and impacting community?
I felt as though, like, as growing up, it's been like 10 years. There was no Cambodian movements. There was the Campbell movement with T. Campbell when he did I'm a F. Campbell. So when I seen that, I was like, man, I gotta come out and do something for fun. and I came out with Khmer Karen, and I happen to live, you know, by these very, very, very good young producers, you know, all Khmer, all Cambodians, and I asked them, you know, make me a beat, and they made me a beat, and we put it out as is, you know, on some having fun stuff, and here I am.
I think you're the innovator.
I mean, I did push a lot of doors in for a lot of people, but I don't want to take the credit because we need to grow together. You know what I mean? Like look at all of us, man. Look at, you know, we got Peter here, we got Phil. You know, they're comedians. You know, what I did sparked them to do what they want to do too, and other artists. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, because you sparked me too, because we only have one life to live. I decided to. My dream is to be a food show host. And so, because of you, I'm gonna go for my dream. I see all the Cambo movement, and I'm like, that's a beautiful thing, seeing people that look like me, have the same experience like me, and speak the same language. So that's what's up, bro. Thank you so much for being on Sou Family Recipes. This is how we party. So thank you so much, y'all.
Thank you.
All right, well, this is how we party with another amazing community member. So this is Kasal. He was the one that organized all this event. So tell me, like, how you feel about like this right now. You sold out, right? So tell me, like, your feeling and what's going through your mind.
I mean, it's amazing. It's nuts. I words can't describe the way I feel. I feel very blessed, very honored, thankful that, you know, so many Cambodian communities, you know, coming together from all over different parts of the state, the country, the world, just to come for this event. You know, 9 months of preparing, all for 4 hours. So this is amazing. 9 months. Can you believe that? Yeah. We spent 9 months. That's what's up, bro. Just 4 hours. That's what's up. So I'm glad, you know, to meet you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
All love.
Yes, but you gotta check out Sou Family Recipes, you know, y'all. Yeah. Right here. The Lemongrass King.
My favorite Cambodian dish is probably a mok, which is like a steamed fish with like a lot of coconut and all that good stuff. And I also like it when they play rambong music, which is like, you know, Saravan rambong. That's my favorite kind of dance when I come to these kind of events. And, you know, overall, I just look forward to talking in my language of Khmer and just interacting with everybody.
I haven't been to a wedding for a while, but every time like there's a Cambodian wedding, I always look forward to the seafood soup. Oh my God, that was like my favorite. Okay. Yeah, I look forward to that all the time.
Okay, and then what about a song and a dance, if there is one?
The dancing, especially when the Madizone come on, I'm like, whoop, going.
Song, is there a song that you like? Madizone?
Madizone. Yep, that would do it, Madizone.
You hear it first. The MCs right here, first ever. We're making history, y'all. So say hi to everybody. Jamripsu to everybody. Jamripsu. All right, thank you so much.
This is a wrap of This Is How We Party, you see? A wrap. So thank you for tuning in and watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you so much. We're with a special guest. This Is How We Party, Khmer edition. We're here Satiya, who's from Khmer, I would say Australia. Hey, but he's from Australia. He's a Khmer singer, upcoming artist. So what made you come out to the U.S.? Like, why America?
Because I love the fancy. That's why.
You love the fancy.
The fans brought me here.
Okay.
It's all about the fans. That's why I'm here. You know, I'm doing tour. 2 months all over America.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been singing?
Professionally, I've been singing for 2 years. But
Okay.
I've been singing since I was like little. Yeah.
What made you take that leap, like to like start doing it like serious?
The people around me, I guess, you know, those influential, positive people that, you know, those ones that really like, you know, tell you the truth, you know, like, look, you got potential here, go for it, those ones. So I think it's the people that you circle just over it.
Yeah. What kind of impact, like, you hope to make by singing in Khmer? Because, like, you could, I mean, I think you sing in English too?
I do.
Yeah.
Eventually
like,
I'll have some English songs.
Yeah. What kind of impact would you like to make? Like, what you hope to make as being a Khmer artist singing Khmer?
I'm all about, love and community getting together, and I hope that my message through songs will have a strong impact on that. You know what I mean? I want the world to know that our young generation, like myself and other great artists, can do great things for the community. Through music and through whatever field you're in. You're cooking, do that. Go for it. Dream, you know what I mean? My passion is music, and I want to use my music and my ability to connect with people, to make aware that Cambodians are awesome people.
Yeah, we are great.
We were great. We had a massive empire back in the day.
We did.
We can always go back. We just need the right mentality and the right, the will to do it. Right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
មិនដឹងខ្លួនថ្ងៃនេះជួមស្ងួនបងហ៊ានវិចារប្រាំត្រង់បងសូមអភ័យចង់ជួបយូរហើយใจដនអូនអើយបងស្បាយជួបភាំងពោផង សារភាពសុំស្នេហ៍មានមេអូនយល់យ៉ាងណា
South Philly, and we're on South 73 Business Quarter. I'm glad. Yes, let's continue to welcome.